welcome to another episode of Cooking with Monster, the show where we cook with mustard. I'm very glad to introduce an old-time friend. This is... I'll let you introduce yourself. We've known each other for a long time.
Hello, my name is Jimmy. I'm from Ireland.
Jimmy from Ireland, thank you so much for joining me.
Well, it's great to be
How was the
here.
flight over?
It was a little slow.
Yeah?
We don't have the good planes in Ireland.
Really?
No, they're slow ones, just with propellers
Is
and
it,
stuff.
is it expensive still to fly from Ireland to the US?
I traded a few goats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the goat-to-flight exchange rate these days?
500.
500 goats?
500 goats.
500 goats? I feel like you can get a flight for a lot cheaper than 500 goats. I feel like you got ripped off, Jimmy.
No,
Did you
from
get
coming here.
Did you get a return ticket with
I
that? Okay, alright. I was going to offer to give you a return ticket, but... So today we're going to be cooking some breakfast. Irish have fantastic breakfast. What are we going to be making today?
Oh, I think we'll make some pancakes, some bacon. We can't have breakfast without bacon.
Nope. And we'll probably get some eggs in there.
Yeah,
So,
some eggs would be great too.
let's go get our stuff.
Sure.
Okay, so we've got everything all put together. Well, I have you start on the pancakes.
Alright.
So we're going to substitute, actually, before we start, I think, what are your thoughts on soaking the bacon in Monster first for a while
Sounds
to get some
amazing.
flavor?
Sounds absolutely amazing.
Why don't you grab a Monster that you want to use, heavy metal or regular. We'll grab a pan. So go ahead and pour, I don't know, just cover the base of that in Monster. And I'll open the bacon, and we'll let that sit in there for a while, just so the flavor can start to seep in, because we want to get a good taste on it. This is going to be turkey bacon, because this show is as cheap as possible. Turkey bacon sucks, so we're going to get some turkey bacon, because it's the cheapest. Actually, turkey bacon's not that bad.
It's because I'm Irish, isn't it? You just don't want to be spending the money on me.
I haven't spent the money on any of my guests. So.
Sure you have. I heard you spent a lot on that crazy fella from jail that you had last week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I did spend more on that one. Alright, so we'll soak these in here. And that'll be all soaky. So we'll let that soak. Is that enough bacon? Or should we just do the all bacon? Why don't we just do all of it, right? I guess.
That sounds grand.
How hungry are you? Are you pretty hungry?
Hi.
Okay, so we'll do that.
Always hungry.
So we'll soak these. I should have washed my hands after going to the bathroom, but that's okay. And so we'll soak these. If you want to start down through those pancake directions, we're going to substitute some milk in this pancakes for the Monster. So
I've done the oven already.
what?
The oven.
The oven. What about it?
200 degrees.
200 degrees. Okay. Like the top of the oven? Or we're baking pancakes? We're not putting pancakes in the oven,
So
are we?
preheat the oven.
I don't want to do that. We're not going to do that. We're gonna do it this way. So let's just mix everything in the bowl, because that's how you make pancakes, right? You just mix stuff. So here we go. We need a cup of all-purpose flour. Give me the flour. I'll grab
With water.
what's up?
With water.
No, just 1 cup all-purpose flour.
With water.
A little bit of water's fine. Yeah, that looks good. 2 tablespoons of sugar. This is a teaspoon, so that's 6 teaspoons. So 6 teaspoons should be 2 tablespoons. 1-ish, 2-ish, 3-ish. That was a little bit more than ish. That was a really bad ish. We're going to do 7. 4, 5, you can put that in. 6 and 7, so we got those. We need to get a cup of Monster, which we're substituting the milk for the Monster. 1 large egg. So we'll put. Is this a large egg? This is kind of a small looking egg. American eggs are a little smaller.
You got skinny chickens.
Yeah, it happens. It's the FDA. 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. We're going to substitute imperial margarine for butter because, once again, margarine's cheaper. 2 tablespoons is 1, 2. Yeah, you can pour that in. We'll flip that in there. And what else do we have? I haven't been following straight down through. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Teaspoons of baking powder. There we go. And 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, or extra virgin olive oil, because olive oil is good. And we'll just do a smattering like that. That might have been a bit much. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this probably was supposed to go in the pan. That's good. So then we're just going to mix this all together with a whisk. Did I grab a whisk? I did grab a whisk. Let me be prepared. So we're going to whisk this all together. And while I'm doing this, if you want to grab, actually I'll grab it if you want to whisk that.
You said 2 tablespoons, correct?
2 tablespoons. Yeah. Whatever it says right there in the directions in front of you. While he's working on that, I'm going to prep eggs. So with these scrambled eggs, anytime I do scrambled eggs, I always like to add a little milk to give it some consistency. So instead of the milk, again, we're going to add some Monster to give the consistency to our eggs. So we'll do 4 eggs for scrambling. Do you like scrambling? What's your favorite type of egg? I didn't even think to ask.
I scrambled eggs, actually.
Okay, that's good.
Let's try the best way. Omelets can be good for it,
Oh, an omelet would have been good. A Monster omelet. That actually would have been really good. But, and I'll get a little Monster, pour that in there. There we go, and I will whisk that. So we get these together, and we're going to have a lot of stuff cooking on the stove all at once. But breakfast is fast, so if you need fast breakfast or a fast day, Monster breakfast is the way to go. Alright, so we've got all sorts of stuff here. So we've got our bacon on the back burner, we've got the scrambled eggs in this front one, and he's going to start doing the pancakes on this front left burner.
Is he pouring it all on there? Or?
I would just pour one massive pancake and we can split it. We're friends. So
Alright,
just
great.
get that all around. I mean, if you're cooking for multiple people, you'd maybe do it on a skillet or something smaller. I like to do my eggs, I turn it up to a high heat, keep the mixing, and once it starts to cook, then we, yeah. Yummy. Once it gets to a high heat, then it's really hot. And that's how you make hot eggs. Back here we've got the bacon in the Monster, and that's going to take a little while to heat up and cook. Trying to flip the Monster pancake, pun intended, because
It's pretty large.
It's large, but it's actually not coming up. But it's a pancake made of Monster. Okay, so the pancake is not quite working. It might end up being more along the lines of a pancake bites.
Or scrambled pancake.
Scrambled pancake. Should we just go with the scrambled pancake right now?
It might be pretty good, you never know.
Scrambled pancakes, guys. This is Monster scrambled pancakes. Cooking with Monster. It's a little stuck to the pot.
A little burning in the bottom.
Yeah.
You don't want to be turning it off.
Well,
Or a little
it's
lower,
good,
anyways.
good-ish now. We just keep doing this until it gets dry. And that actually might turn out pretty well.
I would say turn it off.
Turn it off. It is looking good. Like, once we started to scramble it, it dried pretty fast. How's this bacon looking? Is that working?
What'd you put to the bacon fork?
It's one of those forks. I think it's that one. Yeah. Bacon's probably not quite cooked yet, so we're gonna wait a little bit longer for that. Alright, so we were thinking, what are we gonna put on these pancakes? Well, we are gonna make some Monster syrup. So I found a really easy recipe for syrup online. It's just 2 ingredients. 1, sugar. 2, liquid.
Monster.
That was my thinking. So, do you want a medium, light, or heavy syrup?
Let's go for the medium, right in
A
between.
medium? So for medium, we're going to do 2 parts liquid to 1 part sugar. So go ahead and start with the Monster. Pour some of that out. Leave a little bit left for us to drink.
How much do you want?
Just basically pour the rest of it out. We'll pour a little bit till you feel some left to drink. Is that good? That's a cup. Yeah, that'll be good. Is there any left in there?
Put a little bit.
Okay, cool. So we're going to do a cup of Monster, and we're going to do half a cup of sugar.
Sugar chunk.
Sugar chunks, you know, that's probably a little bit more, but it's going to stick to the side. So then we're going to put those together. That's going to fizzle nicely. We're going to mix it together, bring it to a nice little boil, and that will make a nice mediumly thickish syrup. So the syrup, we're going to let this boil. I'm going to keep mixing it till it dissolves in pretty well. I'm thinking half a cup of sugar is going to take a while before it dissolves into Monster. Monster has a lot of stuff in it already, so the density ratio, it'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. Alright, this looks good. I'm pretty pleased. The eggs have a green tint to them. I'm kind of interested to see how the eggs turned out. They have a flavor that's not eggy. I don't know if it's Monster.
Is it? They have a very slight bit of Monster there. Mm-hmm. But the egg taste is completely gone. Yeah,
the egg taste is gone. There is some Monster. That's good. I mean, I like it. It's not bad. For the bacon is pretty good. It has a Monster glaze on it.
It's very good, actually.
That's actually really good. That's fantastic. I would make Monster. It's my brand new way of making bacon. Every time I have bacon, it's gonna be like this. This is really good. Okay. The syrup, we're impatient, so it didn't really dry that much. I hardened. Pour some of that on here. It's kind of more like a juice, but that's okay. You want a little on here?
Right.
Some syrupy juice. Sugar Monster. And it's very monstery. I don't know if it's actually the pancakes or it's the syrup.
Try a dry bit here.
I did try a bite. Oh, yeah, you can taste it. Yeah, that's really good. You can taste the Monster in the pancakes too. Actually,
that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. I'd say other than the eggs, everything turned out really well. So, when you need some Monster in the morning, I would absolutely make this meal. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Why don't you grab this necklace here for a second? We're going to add another tab to the necklace. And I would really look into maybe getting a refund for your flight. I really think they're ripping you off, but you know what you're doing, so thank you so much for coming and taking the time out of your very busy schedule.
Well, thanks for having me. It's been a blast.
Thanks. Alright. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you guys next time on Cooking with Monster.